Hello everyone. Today I'm here in front of you to talk about a very special person in the 20th century. If you ask any of the presidents who are alive today, U.S. presidents, about the people with whom they are most impressed with, you'll certainly find the name of Mahatma Gandhi. His picture is here in their list. Like, he's not famous as a famous scientist like the Einstein, or not as the brave soldier like Audie Murphy, but also he is regarded as one of the most best philosophers of the 20th century. His philosophy of non-violence is praised all over the world till today. Now, the main purpose of this speech is to inform all of you about the Mahatma Gandhi and his struggle for the independence of India. Since my childhood, I have read many books and novels and many documentaries about the Mahatma Gandhi and his struggle, and thus today I'm here in front of you to talk about the major deeds of Gandhi that eventually led to the independence of India. There are three movements that he launched in his life. There are the Quit India movement, non-cooperation movement, and the Salt March. Among these, the Quit India movement was the most, it's a very rigid one, which ultimately forced British to leave India. Now, moving to the first point is the non-cooperation movement. Non-cooperation movement was launched in 1921 by Mahatma Gandhi and his fellow Congress members, and it was highly successful. And Gandhi launched a series of non-violent activities all across India. Like, and the two main things that he focused was to build the Indian companies, or to build the India as the self-sufficient country. Like, he urged everyone to renounce the titles and the government jobs given by British in India, and also he persuaded everyone to burn the clothes which were made in the textiles in London, in order to increase the cloth production in their own country. And he was quite popular in the Muslim community too, and that's the reason everyone in India was praised him and treated him as like a god. Now, whenever the violence escalated all over India, he called off his movement. He didn't want to stick to a certain movement if any severe incident took place. One of the incidents that took place was the Amritsar massacre, in which the General Dyer of the British Army, he killed thousands of people in the Amritsar town of India, who were protesting very peacefully against the British government. Now, the next point is the Salt March. It's it might sound annoying to all of you guys, but this is the second most rigid movement that launched that caused the British government to shake. Like, Mahatma Gandhi, according to the article written by Thomas Weber on Gandhian non-violence and the Salt March, Gandhi he marched from his hometown Ahmedabad to Dandi. It's a 241 miles walk to make the salt. And this act was initially undermined by British government. It is because they didn't know the importance of salt for the Indian community. They thought, but they underestimated the fact that the salt was the pulse for the of the Indian community there, and Indians now under the influence of Mahatma Gandhi were able to make their own salt, which is a symbolic, symbolic for their independence. And this is the famous picture of Mahatma Gandhi in the middle, along with his fellow Congress members and other Indians, marching from his hometown Ahmedabad to Dandi for making the salt. Now the next and the final point is the Quit India movement. According to Benjamin Jackaria, in his book Gandhian Nonviolence and Indian Independence, Quit India movement was the final and decisive movement for the independence of India. And Gandhi pressurized the Britain during the World War II when British was very weak after they fought with Nazi, to leave the India immediately. And he launched a series of, again, non-violent and non-cooperative movements with the British government, and ultimately they were granted the independence. But in this movement, like, he was jailed for 2 years and suffered with many personal tragedies, like his wife passed away while he was in jail, and he himself suffered with the malaria and various other diseases. And finally, on 15th August 1947, like, India was liberated. And as in conclusion, I want to say that in this speech we have discussed about the liberation of India and the decisive actions taken by Mahatma Gandhi for its independence. There were the non-cooperation movement, Salt March, and the Quit India movement. And even after half a century of this incident, like, the principles of Mahatma Gandhi are even exist in today. Thank you.